What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden, show number 94, coming to you live. As always, brought in my co-host S. Gibbs to break down your questions live. It's going to be a big show, Gibbs. We got a lot of good questions in from the community. They can also ask their questions if they use the hashtag TWIM94 on Twitter. So what are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm going to do the same thing that I did last week. I'm going to turn that TV on, and I'm going to turn that one off over there. But this is the same thing I did last week, and I'm going to start the show the same way this week because that's what you do on National Live Internet, and I'm always ready. I'm always prepared. That's the difference between Z-Falls and I. I'm a hawk. He's not. He's got bad vision. He didn't see that. I did. Let's go.
I guess I don't have eyes in the back of my head.
Doesn't have eyes in the back of his head like
All right.
I do.
Well, one thing I do have, though, is if you go over on the Z-Box here, we can see that we have the Prima approved playbook, and what you can do to download that is just go onto the main screen of the game. They'll bring you right in here. You go over to the Share tab, and you can actually click in, download. It's our top 25 defensive plays. Now, we have already done our offensive plays, but there's a video to go along with this. So if you're big into the defensive side of the ball, this has all the formation gives. What are the key formations that this book has that other books don't have?
You're basically getting every single good formation in the entire game. So I'm talking 5-2, great for stopping the run, great in the red zone. We're talking nickel 3-3-5 bear, nickel 3-3-5 normal, great two-man underplay from that formation. You also have things like the 46 bear under. These are all very popular formations, and the best part about this entire playbook is that it's unique with all these plays. You're not going to find these formations and these plays in any other playbook in the game all in one package, nice and neat for you to lab.
So what you want to do is make sure that you download that and check it out. It's going to really help your game out. The 4-4s in there. And that's a playbook that's not in any team book, so it's very important that you have it to help stop the run this year. The other big thing is make sure you go into more modes on the tab there and check out communities. Now, what you want to do is just search for a community. You'll see the Madden Tips community right there. It's a great community that we have where a lot of guys play games. If you just search by abbreviation and go MT, you'll actually find our community very easily. And it's going to be a great community to get in some games, play some great competition, and really learn out how to lock up. I'll be playing games in there tonight on the Game of the Week, so you guys at home actually have a chance to play in the Game of the Week. And that's for one of the first times ever. So pretty important here to make sure you're online around 9 o'clock when we go into the community. But if you want to check it out, it could be PS3, it could be Xbox. We don't know yet. But either community, make sure you join and get you some games in. All right, let's take a look here at our first mailbag question. We've got some great ones coming in tonight, but let's see what the first one is.
First question comes in from DePhilly Dawn. How long should you give yourself before to learn a new scheme before you scrap it?
So let's take a look over here on the Xbox. Now, when you're learning a new scheme, you're in practice mode, you're labbing, you might have found one play that you think is good. You might have found, like right now, I'm currently running Tampa Bay. I saw the run that Gibbs used last week, so I thought, hey, let's try this out. Is this run for real, or is it just kind of magic? So I've been kind of working on that, but I've played with it for about 4 days now. I'm kind of teetering of, is this run worth it just to have this playbook? Does it have enough other formations? So when you're going to be trying to find a good play here, as we'll check it out on the Xbox here, you want to make sure that you have all your basics. You need formations that have draws, that have screens, that have good three-headed rushing attack, a nice base play. The key is most people are going to find that base play, and then they're going to kind of work from there, in my opinion. Do you believe that, Gibbs, to be true?
Yeah, so the way I kind of operate when I'm playing is I'm like an amoeba, right, when I'm playing, right? I start out with one thing, and then I focus on that one specific thing. So say I might really need gun spread, right?
Yep.
A specific gun spread. And then what I'll do is I'll run that playbook, and I'm like, okay, I really like this gun spread. And then what I do is I try and find my best available book that has that, but has other options surrounding that gun spread. So then I'll go through all the books. You can go on our Facebook app with all the Madden playbooks that's available to you, and you can check all the playbooks in the game, check to see what they have, and then what I'll do is I kind of weigh my options. I say, okay, this is what I get with this book, I get this with this book, and then I kind of determine, well, what's best for me overall. So then I might switch, I might jump. And then it's like a never-ending process, and then somehow, some way, I end up in a random book. Right now, I'm using the Buffalo playbook.
And something about that is, so I switched over to this Tampa playbook, and the thing with the Tampa playbook is it doesn't have 4 verticals from gun spread. So yes, you can make your own 4 verticals by putting 4 guys on streaks, but the slot streaks are more angled than 4 verticals.
Right.
So like, how does that, you'd think that that's something pretty generic, but it just doesn't have that play. So when I pass now, I'm kind of thrown off. It doesn't have everything that I'm kind of used to from my other books. So maybe I'll check out Buffalo if they have some of those plays, but also some different gun spread formations.
What I would say about your playbook, the most important thing I would say is a good rule of thumb is to kind of, I would say, stay with your playbook for, give it a couple days, right? If you play a game and you lose, don't just quit out because you lost a game and you're struggling. That's not the right option. You should stick with it, try and make it work. But then, as I was saying before, you really want to try and capitalize on what you find is the formation that you're going to the most. Then you want to try and move to another playbook that can complement that same formation. So an example I have here is in the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. I'm using the empty Chief. That is a great formation. That might be a reason why you want to use the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. If you find yourself using that empty Chief for the vast majority of the game or in crucial situations, you might want to check and consider the other playbooks in the game that have the same formation. So things like Atlanta, you have Tampa Bay, you have Detroit, you have the Giants, you have, I said, the Atlanta. So you would want to check those playbooks and see, do these other playbooks offer something that is going to help me in my offense with
so with Atlanta,
complementary
you know
to
you're
the
going to
empty
have
Falcon?
Atlanta, you know you're going to have tight flex.
Right.
Giants book, you know you're going to have the ability to use that Giants slot post play from last season. So there's different things you can do, but yes, you don't want to give up right away. And ideally, you're always kind of working off a base play. And once you know that it's good because it has certain concepts that you like, it's got, something I really like about the Colts book is it can be tough to beat man-to-man if you're a newer player. So by having one play that just is all 5 routes are going to smash man-to-man, it's huge because that alleviates stress and allows you to work on other parts of your game. So just by having that play to go to, you can then explore the playbook, when you get ahead and start to move on from there. So that's why starting at the base play is key, but don't be afraid to scrap it if it stops working. But you want to give it about a week, and then you also want to think, where else can I go from here?
I like it.
So that's a good question, though. That's good, and you want to be in practice mode really working on that stuff. Let's take a look here at our next mailbag question.
This one's coming in from Tragic. Gibbs, gun empty bunch, Kansas City verts. Is this play worthy as a base play?
So, already talking about schemes here. We've already talked about not abandoning your base play too soon. Is this formation worthy of a base play, Gibbs? The bunch quads, did he say?
Yeah, and I like it, and I'll show you. They'll take a look at it. It's the, what did he say? Empty...
He said gun empty bunch.
Drag under? Or was it...
No. KC verts?
Yeah, right here, bunch quads.
Yep. I think he said verts. Might have said empty.
Is the bunch week version, this right here, empty KC verts, this one?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
KC verts. So is it base play eligible? I mean, yeah, there's potential, but why wouldn't you run, and in my opinion, I see this, I would say, why wouldn't you just run gun, bunch, and verticals and have a halfback in the backfield and then motion a guy out? Or why wouldn't you run empty Falcon? I just think you're limited because if you audible, now you go somewhere else. I mean, this formation does have the unique ability to do something where you can actually get hot routes to the halfback out wide. So, I mean, maybe that's what you're trying to take advantage of. So you can see I have Charles out wide to the right. If I put Charles... if I put him on an option route, you'll see that he actually goes to a flat route out there. So you can do some unique hot routes. Can you run it? I think, yeah. I mean, I think you can run any formation to be a successful base play, but I would think there's some better options than this in this playbook.
Here's why I believe this is a great base play.
Okay.
In my opinion, when you call a base play,
yes,
what you're looking to do is immediately make it difficult for your opponent to defend it standard.
Love
so
it. Stock.
One of the things my opponent did to me in a game that I played recently was he was coming out in 5 wide, and I was trying to call the nickel 3-5, but where my defender was lining up wasn't conducive to my blitz angle.
Yes.
So it was very frustrating for me. Not frustrating. I usually call this play all game, and now I'm not really going to call it against this formation. I made the adjustment. It wasn't good. He wasn't good or anything, but it was just kind of like, hey, this is actually a good formation to line up against. So if you call a 4-down line 2-man under, if they're used to calling nickel or they're calling dime, and you're going to come out in empty KC verts, what's going to be unique about it is this is what happens with gun flip trips halfback wheel, I believe. the linebacker's not going to match up against Fasano, who's lined up.
You'd have to manually move him over.
Right. So
especially if you're in a nickel, you have an even harder time, is what you were saying
correct.
before.
So the linebacker's going to be matched up super far away. So every time you play man-to-man, you're going to have this play that the guy's not going to align over Fasano. And it's going to just kind of create a headache for the first couple drives of the game. So that's why I think this is worthy of a base play. Obviously, bunch is worthy of a base play. You know, I don't like empty sets as base plays because, yes, you could block Fasano here.
Well,
but,
yeah,
you know, it's kind of dangerous.
What I like, though, is like, okay, say you get in this meta game, right, where, okay, I'm sliding him over. Now what would you do? What's your first thought? Yeah, boom, exactly. I love it. And then you put him on a drag, put him on a slant, and then you play the inside-out game with him.
Right.
You play cat and mouse. I mean, so I like that. That's a great point of view. That's something that we always talk about with your base play. You want your base play to cause your opponent just complete annoyance with whatever it is. And I think this play does a good job of just completely annoying your opponent, especially if they play a stock 2-man under.
Definitely. So, it is good for that reason. Like Gibbs said, though, it's got a couple bad things. One, I would say, is that it's empty, so you can't really pick up blitzes that easily. Two, that if you have to audible, they're going to know that you've audibled. But one thing that it does have is that it's going to be tough to match up against, one. And then two, bunch is always a good formation. I mean, you can do a lot with it.
I would say, why not go bunch quad instead? Here's the controller. Same formation, but now you have a ton more plays to run out of it. So, I mean, and look you still have the same play. So, yes, you can't get the hot route to Bo to be like the halfback, but in my opinion, that's like kind of like a cute thing. Like, oh, this is really good. Like, I don't think it's as good as people think it is.
Right.
That you could get your halfback on like a blue route out there. Like, I don't think I've tried it. I messed with it, and I haven't really had success. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I would say
better not as a base play, but better as a trinket play where, hey, they're using a lot of man-to-man. I'm going to come out and hit it. That's why you also got to check out the top 25 playbook on the Madden share by us because it's got gun flip trips, halfback wheel, which is the same exact kind of thing where you're going to get some misalignments and it's going to be a tough play to match up against. Formations within a formation, Chicago has one from single back that's empty. It's good, but it's not great. So that's my opinion on it. Let's take a look here at our next mailbag question before a special surprise coming up after this question. A little after 8:15, we got a special surprise coming back.
All right, this one's coming in from T-Man. What is the best way to defend Saints halfback power from I formation twin?
So I have this run over here, guys, on the Z-Box, and what was key about this run is last week we showed this as our best power run in the game. We showed it right before the game of the week, and then what happened? Bronco came out and used this exact run to run for a good amount of yardage. And what makes this run pretty tough is obviously the running blocking in this game is very stout, but the guard here will actually pull to his power side. He won't come all the way across the formation. So it's a good power style run. You can break it outside if you get a nice seal. And you're always going to pick up maybe 3 yards, but if there's a nice seal and you can get to the edge, kind of like rugby, you can kick it out wide. I'd rather have Sproles in, but that's what makes this run good. So Gibbs, what are some tactics and strategies you would use to defend this run here?
Well, on the first play you saw, what I did there is, and I think there's a lot of value with the 155 stopping the run. I talked about it last week that with the 155, you don't have the linebackers. The linebackers are oftentimes in different positions at the snap of every ball. So what I like to do, though, is I like to, wherever I think the run's going, I like to shift the linebackers. And again, this is a very easy, you don't have to make many adjustments, shift the linebackers. And then if I think the run's going this side, I would take this cover 3 and I would turn it into a cover 2. I drop that guy because he's going to give me better run support. And then I just I want to make a play. I mean, this is something very simple. I'm going to overwhelm the box with defenders. And as you can see, you get a lot of guys in the area where you want to stop the ball.
So I like that the flat zone there stayed out wide. Obviously, safety moving down. Ryan Clark, I think that was.
Can this defense get beat against the pass? You bet it can. I mean, I think that's what this game is showing us this year is that the balance between playing one defense all game long is tough to do this year. And I think that if you want to stop the run, you've got to try and sell out to stop the run, and then hope that your opponent makes a bad read and throws into coverage. But as you can see, I'm overwhelming that right side with defenders. So watch, if you playmaker the run left, you're probably gonna have a better shot at picking up yards here. If you run the ball to the left, hold on.
Most seasons you don't want to run towards your receivers because they're usually not going to get some blocks on guys. This year they do block better out there, so it'll be interesting to see
You can see, though, that you have a better chance to get out there. So it's a guessing game. But I would say a very easy thing to do is, I would even say like a 3-4 formation. Just shift your linebackers. Any formation, really. I really like the 1-5-5 better than a 4-3 or something like that to stop the run. But if you shift your linebackers the direction you think the run's going, it's going to work for you. And what I would say that why this works pretty good against this formation is because you don't really have to worry about a vertical on the far right of this formation. And see, again, there's nowhere for you to go.
Right. You're more concerned about a corner route than anything. By the tight end would be what you'd expect to see from this formation. The only way they're really going to get out wide. But then you're going to be thrown into a hook zone. So
right, and there's no vertical on that side, so why should I respect the deep part of that field? So that's why I'm taking it away, completely away. But I really need to make sure that I don't get beat by a tight end in the seam or the slot seam, because that's real tender if I don't cover that.
I mean, the other big thing about this is by putting the flat out there, yes, you're conceding possibly you're going to give me the 3-yard run in the middle a lot more. But you're not going to get that seal. Like, if that guy's got it, you'll give that up.
I want you to go. I mean, what's run defense all about, guys? It's the same thing it is that you hear on Sundays when you hear announcers talk about run defense in the NFL. Just like in Madden 25, the most important thing you can do is to set the edge. Now, what we're doing here, most times you see setting the edge with linebackers. So what that would be here is Woodley would be here, and at the snap of the ball, he would try and get out wide. See, he's setting the edge. That's setting the edge, especially in Madden. He set the edge there. He's making the run go back up the middle of the field because he's not allowing the farthest blocker on the outside to get upfield and get a push upfield. Watch. He fights, he scrapes, look at, he sets the edge, set the edge. You can't cut that outside. You can't get the big run unless you get some magic up the middle here. But as a snap of the ball, you go through, and look, there's congestion. You get taken down for a 1-yard loss.
You'll take that. You'll take that all game long. So that's a good way to start to defend that run. That's a very good run, though, so don't get down if it does get you beat a lot of the game, but you just need to stop it eventually and force your opponent out of it.
I used it nonstop against Problem earlier in the year when we played in the 25-hour stream. Nonstop.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we have a special guest on this week in Madden doing a special thing, a little giveaway. And since I know that he already has one, we're going to give away a little playbook here. So we'll give away the brand new Colts playbook. Let's check it out. How are you doing, Ryan? You on the line?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Are you ready to take on the lightning round? Because it is back right now.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. The first question about the lightning round is, what is Jordan Cameron's jump?
Jordan Cameron's jump. I would say, I have to pick a number. I'd say 90, 91.
It is 95, I believe. 91. You are correct, actually. You are correct. And for every, if you get this right here, we're going to give away a Colts playbook, which is inside the winner's kit on MaddenTips.com right now. So somebody in the chat is rooting for you to get this. Now, let's take a look. Who is the second player on the lightning round?
Santonio Holmes.
We have Santonio Holmes. What is his speed rating?
I would say 94.
I think you would be correct.
Wow.
95.
Looking at the 95 for Santonio Holmes. Now, our next player on the lightning round, who do we have here?
Mark Barron.
We have Mark Barron, the guy who intercepted Tom Brady this weekend in a losing effort. What is Mark Barron's hit power?
Man, I might not know this one. I know the shot's got 95, so I'm going to say 93.
That's close. That's 92.
I believe it is a 94.
92? Really?
94.
Barron's
So you are
got a mean hammer.
all over it. Mark Barron lays the lumber,
Wow.
no doubt about it. Next guy is coming out of retirement. He's currently on the free agents in Madden, but next Friday he'll be, along with Trent Richardson, he'll be replacing him in Cleveland. Willis McGahee. What's Willis McGahee's overall?
I would, McGahee, maybe a 78.
82. So they've got him still juiced up a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if he drops. And we'll see what he can do, though. My fantasy team's banking on him. The last guy on the lightning round, if you get this within 3, we're giving away this Colts playbook from MaddenTips.com right now. Jimbo Slice Graham, Jimmy Graham, what's his catch in traffic rating?
Oh, this is easy. 95.
95 all day long. So we will select a winner's kit. Dykes, thanks for coming on and bringing back the lightning round in a big way with some good guesses.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dykes.
All right, and remember, Ryan Dykes has a channel, and you want to check that out on YouTube, we will get the link, and you guys should subscribe to it. Dykes does some good work for the Madden, even if he is a Seahawks fan.
It's all right, Dykes. Send me a message to give me. I'll put your link into the chat.
Yes, we'll get his YouTube link. Good stuff there. So we're going to give away the Colts playbook, which is inside the winner's kit in MaddenTips.com. For the first person who can tell me what the name of the Seattle crowd is called.
I mean,
Watch the chat.
I'm Mutt Guru. I'm the Mutt. Not Mutt Guru. I'm the Mutt Mogul. Wow, it's Kralo.
Kralo. All right, so
Zan almost won.
Kralo is the winner of the Colts offensive guide in Madden on MaddenTips.com. You want to check that out. You want to get the winner's kit. It's available right now. Loaded up with playbooks. More coming out soon. And 3 more left on the season, so you'll have a full arsenal of playbooks.
Kralo has the winner's kit. We have to do something else. So we got to do another guy. He already has a winner's kit.
All right.
Do another question.
Another question. Which team... Wes Welker's played on 3 teams. Name the team that's not the Dolphins or not the Patriots. Or the Broncos. Or the Broncos. He's played on 4 teams.
The Realist.
The Realist. All right.
The Realist. He's helping me with Mutt, so that's good.
The Realist 260 gets the Colts guide.
Nice.
So the Realist is the winner. We will hit you up. You get the Colts guide from MaddenTips.com, guys. Make sure to check that stuff out. Good stuff. Let's take a look here at our next mailbag question. Tech Guy is going to bring it to me nice and hot.
This one's coming in from A. Alaga. When do good players go for a swat versus go for an interception?
So this is where I did my famous drawing last year, and the key about the swat and the strafe is, let's throw some deep balls here on the Z-Box. We'll get involved here. If I'm going to throw downfield to Colston and you're going to be, on the CB, you want a ball hawk if you're within range to go for the interception. But if you can't, then you need a swat. And swatting is a skill that is very important because it can be the difference between making a big play and making no play at all. So a good swat there knocks it away. So let's take a look at that in replay. But what are some of your keys when you think you should go for a swat or go for a strafe?
You should really only go for the pick if you are... See, right here, we're about even. I should probably have gone for the pick.
Right, the over-the-shoulder ball hawk.
Right. So if I was... so right there, I should have gone for a pick because I'm in position. But if you're trailing the defender by a couple yards, you always go swat. And I would even say that this year, more so than last year, you go swat at a much higher percentage.
Yeah, you last year you could ball hawk almost every catch, so you wanted to ball hawk almost all game long. But now,
I hold down LB.
Great user play right here by me.
That's my new move. My new thing is to hold down LB like I held down ball hawk last year. That's my new thing.
So there
I'm just looking for swats.
There you drop behind a little bit when you went for the pick. So that's something with interception. When did you start the whole ball hawk there?
Right when I clicked on, I held it. So right there, immediately. And I got a delayed click on. So do it one more time though.
And so the big thing is, what a lot of people don't know is you'll actually swat hawk, is what we call it. So if you hold down swat, you'll do what you did with ball hawk. And good call by Zan here. This is something I've been preaching for a long time, is when you hold LB, which is strip, it's strip after on a tackle.
Right.
But if you time a catch and you hit LB, you'll knock the ball out.
Right.
So I don't think that's a well-known thing, but I'm a huge fan of it.
You've been talking about it since last year. You get the catch tackle, basically.
Yeah.
And you punch it out.
So it's L1 on PS3 and LB on Xbox. I go into every catch animation
holding LB.
After every catch, even if the guy's wide open, I freak out and just push LB. Sometimes you'll get him within 2 steps and he'll drop the ball. Is LB in this year's game and last year's game the same way R1 or RB was in Madden 12, the chainsaw? Like that's your mindset, right? I mean, if people can dial back the time machine and go back to Madden 12, you remember the SWAT right there. So that's what's big about SWAT right there, because remember we talked last week about user control on defense and how it can be difficult this season, especially if you're behind, if you're not between. So it's tough to break down on the ball towards the line of scrimmage. And you wouldn't have been able to, I don't think, to get in there.
For
but
a pick,
when
no.
you clicked on, you did a good job breaking down to go and get the swat with LB. So imagine that there's a ring around the players, and there is. If you're, say you're...
Remember the size of the hook zone.
Right, so if you're in the hook zone, if you're right in the middle of the hook zone, you can go for the pick. But if you're just outside...
If you're a deep zone, if you're a deep blue zone, then go for the swat hawk.
Then go for the swat hawk. Hold
size
down
of the deep
LB
zone.
and try and swat and get in the way. Otherwise, just kind of keep running. And if you know somebody's going to be wide open, don't do anything and just try and catch up to them. And then as soon as they catch it, hopefully they take a step and then you can dive tackle them.
Right. Dive tackle is a big part of what you want to do this year.
Very important. Very important. All right, guys. That is how you're going to want to swat.
Oh, I'll lock the run
If
up
you hold
again.
down Ballhawk this year, you hold down Y. It's not as long of a window. It's not as easy to do. So it's something that people are going to be talking about. But go with the swat. It's a lot better this year. And,
Right.
and sometimes I've seen some diving swats this year on some outs and stuff. So
Some crazy dives, like if you run like a slant or something, and he makes a great play.
right.
Yeah.
There's some new animations. So the swat is something that you want to do.
Run the ball to the right here. I just want to see, we were talking about this run defense earlier. SWAT, didn't get it there because I bad click on.
Colston, baby. Colston.
So I was saying before about the cover 3, if I put the flat, watch, if I don't put the flat there, I will bet you get more yards. That's the key. That right there, that's why run defense is very difficult for people this year in cover 3, and I think we're now figuring this out.
Because cover 3 run
The
used to always be good.
Because it used to be good, but look at the deep zone. Look how he takes himself out of the play, and with the way run blocking is this year, I mean, he didn't get blocked here, but watch, he did a terrible job of trying to make a play, and no good. So you want the flat zone there to help in run support. Boom, let's go. Stop the run.
All right, guys, let's take a look here at our next mailbag question from the tech guy. What is happening?
All right, this one's coming in from 46 Assassin. Should you start a strong safety with good man coverage at strong safety number 2? What are the cons of playing a cornerback at safety?
So one reason I think you might want to start that strong safety at the cornerback spot, at least you can start another free safety, because when you go to quarters, you're actually going to get another safety in the game. So if you go over to the quarter formation on the Z-box here, you don't have the regular quarter, but basically if you call it, one of those guys in your secondary will be a safety.
Yes.
So what I like about that is I think it's where Troy Polamalu is.
Right.
43.
We have 3 safeties on the field there.
Right. So I have Devin McCourty as an extra safety on my Madden Ultimate team, and I like that he comes in the game to play there. So he's going to be matched up potentially against a DB. Safeties have really bad man coverage for the most part. So
right.
That's one of the biggest differences. Yes, they have a lot better hit power, but for the most part, they're not great at coverage. And there's a second part of that question, and what is it, Tech Guy?
Would you start a safety there?
What
What are the cons of playing a cornerback at safety?
So one of the cons of playing a cornerback at safety in general is going to be size.
Yeah.
A lot of cornerbacks are small, so call just dime. And this is something that I noticed on my own team.
No dime, but I'll do that. I'll do this right here.
Yeah. So something that I noticed even on my own team was that I had a serious size mismatch going on when I started Ladarius Webb. And what was happening was Ladarius Webb was playing on the outside, and Cromartie was on the other side. So Cromartie could match up. But I noticed, like, if a guy was no good, he just kind of throwing streaks. And what was happening was I could see how much smaller Ladarius Webb was than other guys.
Right.
And so if you were to drop him back to safety where he's going to be getting balls thrown, like, in his area, and, guys are going to be trying to make plays, it can be a little bit difficult.
Right.
The other big thing is zone coverage. Zone coverage is very important for safeties.
Right.
Because they're going to be playing most of the time in zone coverage.
Right. I would say what you want to watch out for by putting a corner at safety is your run support. I mean, I cannot stress how important being able to play run defense is this year's game. And if you put a CB at a safety spot, you're losing probably about 20, probably on average, I'd say probably 20 points worth of tackle. So I would say most guys in the secondary are like around 60 tackle. I mean, the real good guys are like in the 70s, maybe close to 80s. And then, most corners are probably going to be in the 40s to 50s range. So you're losing a lot of tackle, a lot of hit power. I think you lose a little bit of play recognition as well. So I would watch out for that because there's nothing worse. Think of this, right? Say okay, it's 4th and 2, the game's on the line. I put a guy in the flat over there, and then I'm using this, and then you throw a pass to Ingram in the flat, boom, and then my safety comes up. That's not the safety, but the CB, but then he misses the tackle, and then you lose the game. I'm seeing so much of that this year, whereas years past you didn't see it. So I think you would want to use a corner at safety if you're going to user control them, or if you're going to play a lot of man-to-man, straight up man-to-man.
With blitzes that are going to have safeties,
right?
When you call cover 0, cover 1 blitzes, the safeties are going to match up against the slots, and they're going to be man coverage, and you're going to get beat by corner routes and stuff like that. So.
Like a guy like Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, like I used to always say he was one of the best corners in the game. I still think he's a great cover corner in the game, but I think he can't make a tackle. And I mean, that really hurts your overall defense is when your corners or if you put anyone in the secondary can't tackle because now you have no run support. So I really I'm more valuing guys with zone coverage, play recognition, and pursuit. Pursuit is huge. A lot of times, if you don't have good pursuit, the guys will take bad angles and they won't be in good position, and then they're out of position and just bad news bears.
So, yeah, I don't tend to worry about it. I like the guys get guys in their speed, but these are just some small things that I've noticed. The size disadvantages and generally the tackling and stuff like that. And if guys aren't good in zone coverage and you have them playing back there, it's not great because like we said, the way I play is the safeties are in zones most of the time. They're not usually manned up for man coverage unless that's kind of their job. So that's something that I would recommend there.
I like it.
All right, let's take a look here at the next mailbag question.
This one's coming in from So Swag. How can you stop dual drags with 2 unbumpable routes on the outside?
So this is another great question here, and this is a concept that you're going to see year over year. Gibbs, talk a little bit about just, dual slants, dual drags, dual zigs, and how tough it can be to stop, something that has a
right. Go to the regular Xbox here.
Okay.
And then let me take defense. Okay. So I would say an easy formula for you to remember to stop this would be 1 purple, 1 spy, 1 purple. Remember that. You want a purple left, spy middle, purple right, or like a hook or a user in the middle. So what that would mean is I would say 2 man under, and Farrell's go to like a that works.
Right, I like snugs.
Sure, yeah, that works. Right, that's fine. And this is going to really slow it down. And what it'll actually do is it's going to prevent the big play from happening. So if you did something like this, right, this is something that does a good job at preventing the dual drags, the dual mesh. You could still complete it, but it prevents the big play down the sideline. So it's snapping the ball. I kind of just stay in the middle, and then I try to jump one. And then see how the purple's over there? I didn't get a block, but the purple is in that area. That's what I'm looking for. You want the purple, user in the middle, or a spy, purple on the outside. That's the formula that we've been using and we've been teaching for years. So here's again. I would then jump off one of them, and then where do you go? And unfortunately, Farrell's made a great user play. Catch tackle, LB right there. We just talked about that. Boom, great play.
Right,
for me.
and if it's more of a spread formation, so, obviously the biggest thing is the reason that you see this from year to year, every year, is because you can't user both, is the theory. It makes it very difficult to play user defense against both guys. And so, you can read one cross. I personally don't like to do slant because they run into each other a lot of the time. So I like to do maybe slant and a drag or slant zig. It can be tough because it's kind of annoying if they run into each other. But the big thing is hopefully only one of them gets open and kind of taking that one away with the middle linebacker and then moving on. Not both slants are usually going to get open. So here, Y was not open at all.
But then you see how the buzz was there? And yes, you scrambled. That's why I say spy sometimes.
Yeah.
So what that would look like is that I would do this because that just will help slow down spy, even though you can shake it. And then you would do something like this. If I use a deep safety, I'll play that guy back so he doesn't get beat. He's bad deep. And then you kind of go up in the area. And then now it's just difficulty, and I make a great play. Pick it off. It's going to slow. You saw what that looked like right there. Now, if I just go stock, I don't do anything.
Right. And then I want you to talk a little bit about the technique of passing off a receiver. So covering him and then letting him go.
Right.
Because he's going to run into another zone. So.
Right. So here's if I did nothing, and you can see the guys.
See, they ran into each other. They ran into each other, so this is why I don't like to do dual slants or dual drags, or I like to do a slant and a drag or something else, because this guy was actually open. And with the pass lead, you can throw a down pass lead and almost never get it intercept it because you can always click
They
on.
were both
So
open, but they ran into each other.
They ran into each other, and then he got in front of them.
Right.
So that's something that'll happen from time to time. So maybe more of this.
So one thing that you, Falls was just talking about, let's see, A's wide open. That was your little technique there. Worked well. So one thing that you want to do, we like to play the defense a lot, is it's a hybrid coverage. So we'll typically do it with a guy like Herzlich here covering Charles out of the backfield, halfback. So I'm 90% sure that you're going to be running a route with Charles that's going to go to the right, some type of route to the flat. So I would do the purple, or I would do a flat. And what I would do is I would then leave him uncovered. I leave the flat over there. If you block him, great. That's great for my coverage. If you put him on a route to the right, my flat will have him covered. Hopefully the pressure will get to you before then. So the snap of the ball, okay, he goes to the right. I'm going to drop off. I'm going to go card someone else. Hopefully you lose Charles, and then you throw coverage.
Throw it late.
Right, you throw it late.
So that's what's big about it.
It's a very advanced defensive tip for new guys.
When you have the receiver come across, okay, he is open. He's open. I'm no longer going to throw that. I'm pretty much not going to throw that because he's getting to the hash marks, and if I try and fit it in, it's going to be getting pretty close to the sideline. You leave him and run away. Even though he's still kind of not that open, then you kind of go somewhere else and find your guy. So this was a big tip during, I think, Madden 12, when a lot of people were running this gun empty bunch. They were running it all the time. And a formation like the empty chief, people were going with, what was the play here? It could have been deep in.
Probably stick and nod. That was a big play last year.
I think it was 2 seasons ago. So they had streak here because you could use your catch. They had drag, and another streak, and then they would motion, or maybe like a zig or something like that. And then they'd motion this guy in.
Right. No, he would.
Probably a slant out.
He was.
We don't have that anymore. So something like that. And that's kind of how you had to handle it because they had crossers all over the field.
Right.
And so you had to wait for the guy to run, and then you had to let him go, and then you had to come back.
Right.
So defensively, always be thinking about that. You only have to cover a guy for a certain amount of time until his route's no longer good.
Right.
If you take away a route, it's just gone. It's not coming back.
Well, wait. Let the. I want to let those slants. Let them get to the sideline and run the dual slants again.
Yeah.
To Fasano and Charles, and throw it late. Throw it late because I want to show what because you're making a good point here. Throw it real late. Throw it now. See how the DB has a chance to get it back on the ball.
Right.
This is just legit math, guys. You're changing the angle at which the quarterback has a throwing lane to the receiver. So the snap of the ball. Look at the I don't even know what the actual term would be, but there's the throwing lane to the quarterback. He has all that space to the left. So I could throw this ball to the left side of the field, and there's no chance that linebacker can make a play on the ball, right? So as the receiver gets closer to the sideline, there's less space for me to throw the ball, and now the linebacker has more space to jump underneath
pass lead too.
Right.
Less low and away pass lead.
So look where I am now. Just look at the angle at which I had to throw this ball here. Where am I going to get this to that receiver where the linebacker can't get the ball? So look, you throw a great pass lead all the way to the far left sideline. And, that's only where you can put it. And then look, the linebacker has a chance to make a play on the ball.
Yes.
So with these crossing patterns, they become less valuable the more the play develops.
Right.
They are a pain like the first 2 seconds of the play, and then you forget about them.
And one more example I want to show you of kind of how you play user defense and where you drop and when you drop is on a deep route to, say, the halfback, because you're going to be able to guard the slant here and then drop to the halfback on a wheel and then let the halfback go and then play in the middle. So I'll put Fasano here, him here. I'd block maybe McCluster because it looks like you're going to pressure. But what I want you to do here is guard the middle, and then when you see Charles go deep, pick him up. But I'm only going to throw that Charles route for so long. I'm not going to throw it.
Like I would see here and I'd be like, okay, got him, and then I'd drop off him.
Right, I'm not going to eventually
Especially if you're rolling out. If you're rolling out, I won't send pressure, but pretend there's pressure. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to drop this guy here, and then maybe I'd say, pressure's coming off the left edge. So the deep's covered. Oh, I see him going, and you roll, and then I'm coming in.
I wouldn't throw it there.
Now I'm coming in, because I know you can't get there.
Right.
I know you can't get there, so now I break in.
Right.
There's no way you're making that throw unless you get the Tim Tebow from Jimmy Fallon throwing off his back foot touchdown.
So, maybe I would throw this, but not with this guy here. You see the halfback. I would not throw that anymore. So like after X amount of yards, I can't inside pass lead it anymore once he gets to about here. So you're not going to be able to fit it in deep because there's going to be some guys back here. There's a certain timing to every route, guys, and you need to learn it as a defensive player and see what concept your opponent's running and then drop in and then get off of it. So that's super important.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely is. Can we talk about what I just did there? And it was awesome.
What'd you do there?
I want to talk about what I just did there. I played 2-man under.
Yeah.
And I put deep purples. Watch
Yeah.
the purples. They just went deep. Is that good?
They played deep zones? No, it's terrible because they're
I don't know.
not in a position to stop corner routes.
Are they? Are they not?
No.
You got a corner route in that arsenal of yours?
No. But I would guess that they wouldn't.
I bet they would.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Oh, look at that. Look at that movement by the safety there. Kind of good. I'm going to mess with that later.
All right, here we go.
Mess with
Let's take
that.
a look at the next question here in the mailbag. What do we got?
I like
This one's
that.
coming from Splashy McSplash. Should you practice user catching in practice mode or against a defense in a real game?
So I'm going to say practice mode to start, real game later. Gibbs likes to do everything in practice mode, but if you're user catching and you're only catching 7 out of 10, when you go into a game, what if those 3 in a row happen in a row? What if, it's hard to determine how good something is in practice mode. That's where you want to learn it, learn the timing, learn what to throw. But like we'll see here on the Xbox, like if I'm going to throw an inside lead to McCluster and try and click on user catch, like, oh, sweet, I dropped it. Yeah, but he dropped it, but he'll catch that in-game. And, like, then he's going to keep dropping it in-game.
Depends on if he's got good catch of traffic. You can just chuck it to him.
It depends. I mean, it really depends, and it can be tough to determine, how successful something's being in practice mode when you have real conditions. It's 3rd and 7 now. I really need this one. Can I still do it consistently? So you want to master it in practice mode so that when you go into a game, you know what to look for. You know how to do different things, but that is an interception right there. That will lose you a game. Straight up. In practice mode, hey, run it again. Hey, we're just trying stuff.
Just working on my my labs, bro.
Yeah, whatever, man. I caught 98 of them. Yeah, but 2 of them were interceptions, and you just lost the game because of that. So it's really hard to. It's great. It's great to get the stick down, but then it's really hard to determine, without going into game and really trying it out after.
I think there's a few specific routes and ways you want to user catch this year. Very few. I still think that user catching is still something that is not something that completely takes over a game. There are some things that you can do, and I've shown that in the Colts guide on the winner's kit. A couple specific routes that you want to user catch with because they are unpressable and that puts you in a good situation where you feel confident the majority of the time. But I think that user catching, just in general, I haven't come across anyone this year that I played yet that I was like, wow, they user caught me all game.
No,
the closest to that was Calhoun County when I played CC this year.
So nobody's dropped this on you?
They have, but I've been able to adjust to it.
Nobody's dropped that on you. Is that sexy?
Do it again. I guarantee you I'll pick it off. I'll click on them prints and I'll pick it off. Do it again. What do you want to bet?
Dude, I just did it in practice mode like 100
What do you want to bet?
Dude, I just did it
in
in
practice
practice mode like 100
I'll pick it off. I'm going to pick it off. Ready? Ready? Fastest hands in the nation. Let go. You got lucky. You got a bad animation. Go again. Go again.
See?
Go again. I'll pick it off.
So that's
Go
in a
again.
game.
Go
I just score,
again.
but it's practice mode. All of a
again.
sudden,
What?
whatever.
What?
Let's do
No.
it again.
Yeah.
And then you do the Wolfman.
Oh, he got the. What was that
don't-
movement? Dumb.
So nice.
Do it again.
You don't pick it off 99 times, but then you pick it off 100, then you tell everybody on the internet.
Yeah, do it again. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm over here. All picked. Let's go. Should have been. I made a play. Did I click on? Don't try it. Don't try it again. If you know that's coming, here's the thing. You could catch me off guard once or twice all game doing that because I'm going to be preoccupied with other things. But the majority of the time, good luck. If you know it's coming, if you were like, okay, it's 3rd and 20, this is what he's doing, good luck. That's all I'll say. You got to have route combos that work well this year. And probably the most important route combo you can have is a corner route. IMO. IMO?
It's huge. It's huge.
IMO.
It's huge.
Corner route.
All right, guys, we're back here on This Week in Madden Show 94. I'm going to put this on the line. If we can get, by the game of the week, if we can get 400 people watching this stream, I'll give this Colin Kaepernick jersey away.
Wow, bold.
To somebody that tweets out that we're live and uses watching at Madden Tips on twitch.tv/Madden Tips. I'll give this Kaepernick away. So if we can fill it up to 400, I'll pick a random person to win this, because we're going to have a game of the week where a random person can play in the community and get a chance. I know Kaepernick had a great week 1, but maybe you can bring him back to life. This smells like S. Gibbs. Oh, that's disgusting.
So it smells real good?
Terrible.
Tweet that right there. Boom. Tweet that.
So
tweet that.
Tweet that out, and we'll pick a random person if we can jack it up to 400 in the chat. I think we can do it with all you guys that are watching. I know you guys got some followers, because you guys are all cool. If you have any questions, use the hashtag TWIM94, and we can take some more questions here. But we'll jump back in once you guys send that out, and we'll take a look at our next mailbag question here.
This one's coming in from Champion on If. What are keys to winning with lower-rated teams in Madden 25?
So
keep it simple.
So he was wondering, should you be more conservative, try and shorten the game and run the ball, or should you perhaps be more aggressive, get the ball in the hands of your best player? Everyone's got one good player, and kind of really use him and look to go for it.
I would say that the key to playing with lower-rated teams in Madden NFL 25 starts with knowing your team's strengths. So if you're playing with a team like the Browns, who at this point don't have Trent Richardson anymore,
correct,
you really want to lean on the fact that you have Josh Gordon. You want to lean on him. You want to lean on Jordan Cameron. You want to probably slow things down and not get into a track race. You don't really have the man-to-man defenders. You have Joe Hayden, so you know that you have one lockdown guy. But I would definitely recommend.
Ward can maybe get a fumble.
I would definitely recommend slowing things down. Play an online rank game. You have accelerated clock. Use that to your advantage.
Don't know Huddle.
I know Huddle almost to a fault, right? And you want to slow down the game when you're playing someone that or if you're using a team and you're playing someone that's using a great team, you want to slow it down. You want to minimize their possessions and keep it close. You can do that with especially how effective running the ball is this year. You can minimize the possessions to maybe 3 or 4 in a 6-minute all-pro accelerated game. You can make sure that they only get the ball a few times, and if you can do that, you give yourself a chance to win with a lower-rated team. Or even if you don't think that you're that great of a player, if you're trying to improve, you're trying to get better, and you think you're playing someone that's way better than you, is out of your league, you can level the playing field by running the football in Madden 25.
So pretty important right there. It's something that you want to do when you're playing with a lower-rated team is exactly get your players' strengths as well. And whatever style you like to play, find a team that fits that. So if you are a guy who needs a pocket passer in your life, don't go with the Raiders and try and use Terrell Pryor and be a Cowboy. I can't tell you how many guys I've seen try and use Terrell Pryor in Madden Ultimate Team and just run around like a chicken with their head cut off. That's not going to be conducive to winning because you're going to create a lot of random plays out there. And yes, sometimes you might make a great play, but your bad plays are going to be worse. They're going to be plays that lose yardage or are turnovers. They're not going to be successful. You got to play a safer style game plan and make that big play when the time comes. Yes, you might not have the ratings to get it when it's there, but you've got to put yourself in position to be there. Otherwise, you're going to get off the field if you're playing a team like San Francisco and they're kind of forcing turnovers against you.
And another thing, you just hit me here when you said playing a team like San Francisco. Get out of bounds.
Cover up.
Get out of bounds.
Cover up.
Live to fight another day. Why? Because they have hammers. They have 7 90-plus hit power guys on that team. Maybe 6, but I think 7. You got to get out of bounds. You can't take hit sticks. Don't try and fight for an extra 2 yards. Just get out of bounds or get down, cover up. Don't take hit sticks because over the course of the game playing the Niners, you're going to fumble once. I don't care what team you are. You should expect 1 fumble if you play the Niners or Seahawks. That's rule of thumb. Don't get mad. And that was a great question. But guys, in the chat, I just put Ryan Dyke's YouTube link. If you could click on that, subscribe to his page. He gives great tips. Help him out. He's trying to get his subs up.
And he won the lightning round.
So
we hooked it
Here's
up
the link again.
with a product
Follow
from
him out.
MaddenTips.com. So make sure to check that out. Winner's Kit's real hot right now, guys. We'd appreciate it if you could click on over to Madden Tips and also Ryan Dyke's channel and check out the Winner's Kit and or the Colts playbook and some other good playbook bundles that we have for deals on there. All right, let's take a look at our next mailbag question here and see what's going on.
This one's coming in from Chomp Pig.
Chomp.
What are some keys to stopping scrambling quarterbacks besides spy and contain?
So here's the issue with stopping guys this year. We'll use the Chiefs, even though Smith isn't a true scrambler, but he'll get the job done for us. Now, we'll put the one spy out there. This is what people probably do. They probably say, well, I'm going to put a QB spy out there, and I'm probably going to stop it.
The first thing I want you to do here too, Farles, is I want you to move the ball to a hash.
Okay.
Either hash. And the key to stopping the run in Madden 25 this year, guys, is the key to stopping mobile quarterbacks in Madden 25 this year, guys, is recognizing what hash you're on and then taking advantage of that. So one thing you can do here, what I would recommend is if you see the guy, your opponent is on the left hash, you want to consider bringing pressure off the right edge to make him roll to the short side of the field. So at the snap of the ball, pressure should come off that right edge. It makes him roll. He has less field to work with here, less space to scramble. Where is he going? Opposed to if I did it on the opposite edge, if I brought pressure off the left edge, now he has all the extra space to run to the right, throw to the right. He has more passing lanes, more passing windows, and he can escape. See how he has much more room to move? So that's a very simple tip, but it's going to work wonders for stopping mobile quarterbacks, causing you headaches. And Farles has a couple tips as well.
Yeah, so just put one spy out there on the DN. So this is kind of how I'll go with it. If I see a mobile quarterback, I'll start with this, and I'll see what the type of player that I'm playing with is. Some guys are able to get beyond one spy. They're able to roll, kind of run, kind of cut inside, and get out of the spy's way. So if they are able to do what's called swerving the spy, when you have one spy, then you know you're going to need to have to maybe put an extra spy out there. So that's an example of what happens. A guy like Smith is just close enough that he can swerve a spy, especially if it's a lot of guys will put a D tackle on a spy. So you're obviously got Jason Pierre or Justin Tuck, who's fast, but if it's Linval Joseph or whoever, they're going to be less likely to be able to keep up with Smith, and then he slides, and it's just really frustrating. So one thing you can do is put two spies out there. So if you give me Tuck and D tackle, that's an option. And we'll see. It's going to be a lot harder to get rid of two spies because where you're going to want to cut is where you're going to want to cut into the other spy.
Right.
I've been trying this. I've been trying, say, contain Tuck and then spy the D tackle. And what I think about this is you're not going to be able to get outside to then swerve the spy. So yes, Tuck isn't going to rush, and it's going to be kind of annoying. But if they try and take off up the middle, it's going to be more clogged. The reason that the swerve spy works is because you're able to take a wide angle and kind of have a full running head start at the spy.
Right.
Whereas now if I break out at all, Tuck's going to then kind of come in, and then I kind of get bottled up.
Now, do you think you can get Tuck to engage with that tackle? Will that work?
Maybe, but then you're kind of only looking at that.
Right. I like it.
Then you're not really kind of looking downfield.
Get him to engage and then roll right. You could roll out right now. Yeah, but right. I see what you're saying. You're making their life a lot harder by doing that.
Right, because a lot of guys are really used to when they want to
do you
scramble.
like this? I mean, is this something that you would like? Will that work? But now you're not rushing anybody, so you want to rush at least one.
I do like that sometimes, but I always want to rush at least one. So
double contain, like where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? And that's good for everybody involved.
Right. So do you remember last season with the $326 how we'd only rush 2 and spy 1, but even though we were only rushing 3 or rushing 2, but they were unable to kind of scramble sort of the one spy because of the rush angle of the two guys.
Right.
That's my thinking with this is it's pretty hard to get enough momentum going to then swerve the spy. So that's kind of what I've been doing, rather than doing just one spy or two spies. Plus, I take out my slow defensive tackles later in passing downs where people are going to roll out. So
right. I like that tip because I would think that you feel a little more, you'd feel a little more confident because you have good coverage still. Everyone's manned up.
Right.
You have 2 deep safeties. You can do it from any play, so it's pretty universal. So, look, I was doing that at a man-to-man. Now I'm doing it cover 3. My coverage stays the same. And now I'm preventing that mobile. I mean, you have a lane there. But it's muddy.
Yeah, you don't want it. And then the other big thing is, so 2 spies, a contain. But just like you said, making sure I'm not going to throw this smash concept in the cluster here because it's too short. It's on the short side of the field. So.
Right. Oh, hold on. I might have just made your little tip better.
Okay.
All right. What if you do this? You play a dime.
Yep.
You shift the line right.
Yes, because it's near the open side of the field.
Yeah, I crash the right side.
Yep.
I do the same thing you did. Watch because I'm trying to change up the guys I'm engaging on the offensive line here.
Yeah.
So snapping the ball. See how they drop back? Now see if you run, you're gonna run into that guard. You see what I created there? Created a monster, but you just made a great play. Try and scramble right.
Okay.
You might have a lane to scramble left, to be honest.
But you're okay with that because it's the weak side, it's the short side, And the only thing you'd really be able to hit is Fasano maybe cutting over the middle.
Right. So here, watch, scramble right. Watch. See how the tackle slides back?
He drops right in your way.
And you lose that lane. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You lose that lane that you had before, so now you really have to get wide. Like try and cut that lane hard. This is Beakers lab coats on National Live Internet. I love it. Get out there. Oh, look at that. And muddy. Real muddy. Real muddy. Love it.
So we muddy up the pocket. You remember, 3 big things about stopping scrambling quarterbacks. 1, force them away from their strong side. So everybody but pretty much Michael Vick, force to the left. Vic, force to the right. It's tougher to throw that way. 2,
that's a great tip.
2, look out for the open side of the field because you're going to have more space to throw routes that are tough, like corner routes. And slants are going to be a longer window to kind of. So if you know you're going to roll right, I'm going to put McCluster on something like this. McCluster's area is going to be his window that I can throw it to him is going to be a lot longer when I roll to the right because I can throw it now, throw it now, throw it now.
Time out. That was sick. Whatever that was.
Did you contain?
Yeah.
Yeah, contain's good.
Hold on, but he just came in. Go ahead.
Thought?
Yeah, go in. He just comes off the edge. Look at that. He wants to come after you.
He does. I don't want him to. I'm afraid of him.
I might have just created a monster with your tip.
It's good. It works. It's better than
Roll.
just one spy.
Yeah. Watch. He kind of wants to just come in free. Look at that. Ah! Fight. Love
Next,
it. I mean, I don't know. You created a monster. Created a monster.
That's what I would do, and then
Is he falls D? One more time. Look at that. Come in. Go. I mean, you don't want any piece of that scrambling.
So that's what I do to slow that down. And then so number 2 tip is to make sure that you're working the short side of the open side of the field. And then number 3, you can always just blitz, and you can always mix it up. Maybe even do a corner blitz, even though we usually don't recommend those. Blitz a slot guy. Just do something to get them out of their mindset, and hope they don't break the contain. So that's what I'd go with. It's a nice little tip because just one spy and getting beat by the one spy is so frustrating. But let's keep going on our tips here.
This one's coming in from Splashy McSplash. How can the wide receiver spotlight best be used in Madden 25?
So, wide receiver spotlighting is a great question. It's something that we get almost every year because it seems like it almost changes every year, even though they don't really do anything that they call out to change it up. So, Gibbs, what's something you might try with a spotlight? So, I would say with zone coverages, if you know kind of where a route's going, like if you put a purple zone out where the corner's going to be with, turn that flat maybe into a purple, and say we want Fasano to get caught, I might spotlight Fasano and say, hey, hopefully the purple will drop to his route here.
So what we want to do, though, is we want to test it at first. That was no spotlight. 0 spotlight.
Yep.
So we saw what happened. Okay, let's go back into instant replay. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened. All right, let's see how the purple goes. Let's see how the defense reacts. We see. Okay.
He stayed low with the smash. It's a smash, so.
So that's what that was. We'll go back to it. Go right back to the same play. This is labbing. This is getting your beakers out. To do the spotlight, you hit Y. You hit the A button for individual coverage. You pick your receiver. Fasano's A, and then I hit A again for spotlight receiver. And we'll run the experiment again. Snap of the ball. Is anything different? Anything different? I think that hook zone stayed with it a little longer. I don't think the buzz zone did anything, but I think the hook zone stayed with a little bit longer. I think before, the last time, it dropped a lot quicker. Watch. See how he goes with him? Like, he stayed with him. Definitely stayed with him a little longer.
Before dropping
down. So we saw how that worked. Okay, so that was one thing. What if I played just base 2 and under and I put a buzz zone out there? Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Snap the ball. This is no spotlight, and he dropped down to that curl. Okay, so now we'll do 2 men under again, and let's spotlight. So A, triple A, snap the ball, and he still went. So nothing different there. So we're not really seeing much of a difference here between man zone. A little bit of zone, a little bit into the zone. What if I try?
What if you do L trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what happened. So last year, you could press L trigger and A, and that would spotlight the receiver that you wanted, or that you were covering. I don't know. there was an easier way to spotlight. It was faster. This year, you got to go through the individual coverage assignments to get the spotlight done. So purples just don't. They're not something I use a lot this season, especially for corner routes. I mean, that's not their intention. They're not a corner zone. I know they look like they should play corners, but they're curl to flat zones, so that's what they should play. But you kind of do want them to stop the there, you know.
So that right there, I would say that the hook zone is what I'm seeing is reacting the most. So wherever you put the hook zone,
yes.
So if you saw the hook zone, watch the hook zone here. He hangs with that route longer. Look, I put the slot on the hook zone.
Yep.
And see how he stayed with them a lot longer than he typically would.
Okay.
So I think the hook zone does a little better job when you spotlight.
So let's call cover 2 sync. Do we have it?
I can make one.
And I'm going to call 4 verticals.
I'm going to do anything.
I want you to spotlight Fasano.
Okay.
And let's see if he gets hung with longer than McCluster.
Okay. Okay. No, did not.
Okay.
Did not.
So something to work on.
See, what
I'd rather shade. I'd honestly rather shade.
This is what I'll do, guys. This is how I work it. I usually, if there's a route, not like a corner route, I usually use the spotlight on short routes over the middle of the field. So if I know there's like a drag, I'll usually will drop like a DN. Like if I know you're gonna go to McCluster real quick here, if I'm playing like a zone or if I'm playing man-to-man, I'd drop Pierre Paul, and then I would quickly go to McCluster and I would spotlight him in hopes that it works. This is something that used to work back in the day, but I see how he went with him a little bit.
Yeah.
That's where I use it. I tend to use it in a situation like that because I want to try and have the crossing pattern underneath get jumped by one of the zones that I'm putting. So maybe I put if I think double this, right? Double zones, and then I do McCluster, spotlight, and then snap the ball. Let's see if those zones play a good job on him. And see how the hook zone was following him?
Yeah.
The hook zone followed him a little bit. So that's where I use it most, is on those crossing patterns over the middle of the field.
Okay, so that's a good time to use Spotlight. We'll keep ripping through our mailbag questions here because we've got a game of the week coming up in about a few minutes. Splashy McSplash going against Chomp Pig for the #1 seed in mailbag questions.
This one's coming in from I'm to West. How do you attack all-out coverage when trailing late in games?
So what I'm looking to do is throw outs if they give it to me, because I don't think anybody off the D-line can get to an out in time. Maybe if they're in press, 2-man under, but probably not. So I'm probably going something like this, and if they're dropping guys, hoping that I can throw some outs.
Not getting there.
And hopefully keep the ball working to the sideline, picking up 10, 12. Maybe break one tackle and get a little bit. Also, posts over the middle of the field are going to be something. If they're also, the big thing is, if they're only rushing kind of one guy, you're going to be able to get some big throws downfield. You have to be patient. You have to work the pocket. You have to use your playmaker, what you want to do is hold down left trigger and use the right stick. So left trigger and up, X is going to cut up field, and then you can throw to him. So you need a playmaker because you want to get a connection with the guys and tell them, hey, go here, or you do this, you do that. So you need to be patient. That's what they're giving you. I mean, it can be tough because you feel like, oh man, I need to throw the ball, I need to move the ball, but that's just going to force you into some bad decisions. What
I would say the most important thing you could probably do against coverage defense is not roll out. You're going to want to roll out left or right. So, Farles, if I do this, I want you to roll out here. I'm going to play coverage defense, and I want you to roll out whatever way. It doesn't matter to me. But when you roll out, you're giving the one-man pass rush, two-man pass rush a chance to get pressure on you. Because once you roll out, that's when they're going to try and disengage, and now you have like a really tough area to maneuver around.
Yeah, now he's like coming from your side too, and then you're standing with a guy just staring at you, and he has no lineman in front of him. So they can click on it. Watch this. Just do that again. And they can click on it any time and just run at you and dive tackle. So that's what I do sometimes when I play defense. So when you see, ready? Yeah, you want to kind of wait until
right.
like it's like a
I
square
got you
off.
what you were doing there, and then you have a terrible field to throw. So what you want to do is just stay patient. So watch here. If we run that same defense we were just in. Now, Farles, just sit in the pocket. Hang tight. Just sit there. Hang tight, and then make your read. Boom. Another thing you can do is run halfback screens. That's a big thing you can run as
Screens are good because the blocking's much better. You can also run QB wrap and pray for the best. I mean,
QB wrap. Yep.
You got to be patient, but you got to look down the field, too. I've been beaten with some cover 4 this year by getting thrown to my seam, so like my deep middle seam in the cover 4. That's something that can get open a little bit against some of those coverage defenses.
And we got a great question coming in from Twitter from @BeastJava14. He asks,
oh, that's a mailbag. Keep going, tech guy.
Oh.
Keep going, kid.
Oh.
I think we might have beat him to it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
From Beast Java.
Oh.
Wowza.
What is the best way to make open field tackles in Madden 25?
Nah, I made that graphic wicked fast.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Beast Java
got a chat pad
with
for
the
his-
question. How do you make open field tackles? Well, let's do the spy exercise again.
Okay.
Don't spy anybody.
Should I get up and stretch?
Just pinch your D-line.
We're doing exercises?
Not physical exercise.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Herzlich. So don't spy anybody and just pinch your D-line, and then try and tackle me with Herzlich.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm already holding down. I'll tell you when I hit X. I'm holding dive tackle in preparation for you coming up the sideline. So you want to use dive tackle. That's my tip for you. So right about there, I start right about here. As soon as I start breaking down, I'm holding dive tackle there, and I'm just looking to get close to you. I'm just trying to get close to you so I can do that.
So there's 3 things you got to know when you're tackling on the open field. 1, use defensive assist. Hold down A on Xbox, X on PlayStation 3. That's defensive assist. That's going to lock you into the ball carrier. With hers, like here, are you covering Charles?
Yes.
So let me just fling it out to him. Use defensive assist.
We're all in All Madden.
Okay, so if you're not on All Madden, use defensive assist. It's going to lock you in. I use it on kick returns, which are the truest sense of the open field. 2, when you use make sure... 2, there's 4 tips. 2, use your settings, shut off heat seeker, shut off switch assist, shut off auto strafe, leave on Ballhawk. That's your settings. 3, if you want a hit stick, make sure that 1, you're not truly in the open field and you have some type of help. But if you do want a hit stick, charge it up. You want to hold down the right stick and kind of steer your guy into it with the left.
That.
So, yeah, you really want to make sure that you're holding it down. You don't want to flick the hit stick. You want to hold it down and use the left stick to run into the guy. And then when you actually run into him, it'll do the hit stick. So, and then the last thing is use your dive tackles. Not really as a last resort, just kind of as a different way to tackle. Don't click on. Great job by Gibbs. They're not clicking on to the cornerback here, roll, who came down or in secondary and made the tackle. Because if Gibbs clicks on here to roll, what's going to happen is roll's going to be running. And when roll goes like that, so sometimes this happens further away from the ball carrier. So when roll breaks down, if Gibbs clicks on, he's going to get stuck and he's not going to be able to move roll because roll's already kind of doing his own thing with the computer. And you're going to get that thing where he kind of turns and watches them. So don't click momentum on and just take Herzlich and start running back in case that tackle gets broken. Much better idea of how to tackle in the open field.
One thing I would say, I kind of like that a lot, the safety. I'm messing around here, but I like what you said there is last year, or years past, we had a tendency to do this, put Charles in the flat. We would do this, right? Oh, he's going over there, throw it to him, click off. I don't really like that this year.
No?
It's burned me way too many times because what ends up happening is I throw that guy out there and then his momentum, because I'm like this, and then I throw him out like that, and then see how he...
Yeah, he misses it.
Blah. Like in the heat of the... In the heat of the battle... Oh, you're so good, bro. In the heat of the battle, he's not going to win that opportunity.
LaRock James wants to know, what about strafe tackling? So would you hold down left trigger at all?
You can. You can. See how I'm here, fight.
I don't recommend it because if they make a move, you have no momentum going. You have no... I like it on... what do I like it on? I like it on passes over the middle a little bit, but I don't really like it on tackles. It's not FIFA. It's not only in FIFA.
Right.
So those are some options when you're trying to tackle in the open field. Much tougher this year.
I tried to hit stick like a jerk. I tried to hit stick like a jerk. I see. You don't want to hit stick coming like directly down. You want to hit stick at like an angle.
Right, and you want to get that side like...
Right, because coming down, I've done this a bazillion times. A million times. Where I'm coming down like this, head on, and then whiff like that. Look at my guy. Look at him. I'm still going. And then I hit stick there.
So I love the click off, though. Or I love the defensive assist. And I like to hold the hit stick carrying. 88. All right. Any more questions, Tech Guy? One more. Last question of the night, then we get into the game of the week. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, this one's coming in from D. Toller. Should you be using Strafe this season with Ballhawk being toned down?
So pretty much the question we just got asked, how about strafing? Yes, I would strafe. Here's the thing, though. Be a safety, be roll.
Okay.
And try and get the Madden 12 strafe pick with roll.
Okay. Where am I? Where are you throwing?
Avery. Toss it up.
Who's Avery? Oh, back.
Deep right. So that's not the position you need to be in to strafe. You need to be back a little bit more.
Didn't
And that's
know
what's
you're throwing that
no, but that's what's going to happen
Right.
if. So this is what's going to happen if you try and strafe. This is a situation where you want Ballhawk pick because you want that over the shoulder catch with Ballhawk. You would have gone up that little feet toe tap that one, or you could possibly have swatted that. But see, when you strafe, you're going to lose your momentum because you're going to face back towards. Can't make a play on the ball. But if we start behind the play, we're going to see that there. That is the exact interception that you want when you're trying to strafe pick. So let's take a look at where we were with the ball.
So you actually see I strafed poorly, and then I was like, uh-oh, I'm going to get there too soon.
Right.
Went back to it,
Readjusted.
strafed it, grabbed it.
Because this being strafed and being here gives you the best chance to make the ball. But this is a lob pass. It's tougher to get these type of catches on.
Can't recover as much on a bullet pass.
On a bullet pass, it's really hard to get that type of strafe. So I still don't really like it on strafes or on bullet passes, but I like it on
Let me
deep
try the
passes.
strafe swat. Try the strafe swat. Nothing. Give
So
yeah. All right.
that used to be
One more. Throw it down the sideline. Not that far down the sideline. No, don't like it at all.
So that used to be a
Straight-
thing where you
yeah.
could strafe and swat at the same time and you'd get some cool spinny moves, but not anymore. So yeah, don't strafe on bullet pass. I mean, you can try and strafe on bullet passes, but it's really hard. I'd just kind of ball hawk, try and get over the shoulder. Otherwise, kind of go in the top right corner and just get to the spot first, get there, square up, go and make that pick. You can still do it. All right, guys, it's time for the game of the week. Let me show you. If you go on Xbox and join the community here, you can actually be a part of the show tonight. You can take me on in a game of the week. Unless you'd rather play Madden Ultimate Team.
I am mudding so hard. I am a mutt mogul right now. I'm a
Mudding
mutt
is
mogul.
good. Mud is real good right now.
Mutt's hot.
But we're getting back into...
You playing on the Z box?
Yeah.
Playing on the Z box, okay? And I'll commentate.
You're more than welcome to, my friend.
All
How
right.
about this?
Okay, what? Should I mutt?
No. How about this? One of us plays and one of us coaches, and the person can only do what the other person tells them to do. Or is that something for another time?
Let's do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
So
Are
you call... I don't know. I don't know.
You play, I'll coach.
Okay.
But
I can only do what you tell
Are
me.
you going to listen to me?
No, I don't have a choice. I have to.
Okay, so if I tell you to
But you're a miserable coach. That's the problem.
No, I'm a great coach. Let's do that. That's a great idea.
You're not a great coach.
No, I'm gonna put you in the best chance possible to win.
That terrifies me.
We should definitely do it.
right.
I'm gonna help you win.
So, go to communities. Go to Madden Tips, and I'll be in there in 3 minutes, ready to push my head-to-head quick match. So you guys want to be in there. We got only 2 people are in the lobby, so you got to be ready to hit quick match when we come back on This Week in Madden Show 94. We'll be right back. Let's go. All right, folks, we are back here on This Week in Madden Show 94, the game of the week. We're in the Xbox community here online, so make sure you go into the community and get ready to click on head-to-head quick match. I'm going to do it in 30 seconds, so you got time to get to your Xbox. So we'll count it down here in a little bit. Gibbs, here's how we're going to do it. 3 requirements to play me in tonight's game. 1, you have to do 2 random teams and then a death team. So we're going to choose from 2 random teams or a death team to choose your team. No best teams, just choosing randoms. Number 2, Gibbs is going to coach me. I can only make adjustments that he tells me how to make. Fair? Fair. And we can talk during timeouts, and we can talk during the end of quarters, but we can only communicate a little bit otherwise during the game. Number 3, the person I play cannot watch the cannot watch the game on the stream, because that's going to be very stupid if they do.
Very stupid.
All right. 10 seconds. I'm pressing quick match. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who is it? Red Alert Bob.
All right. Red Alert, do you solemnly swear not to
What's he
watch?
doing?
Is he going to do 2 randoms and a death? He's
No.
going...
You're going to have to back out.
Well, let's see if he does it. Ready? Here's my 1 random. Lions, Bengals.
I'm your head coach. I say go death. You got Falcons?
Did he?
Jaguars.
No, because aren't Falcons and
A, B,
Jaguars
C, D,
next
F,
to
G,
each other?
H, I, J, K.
Panthers.
No, back out of this.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know. A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K.
Does the chat... Doc says done with them. What do you think? Seriously? New game or this guy?
No, back out, and you got to go death. You got to go death.
No, I'll take 2 fresh teams.
Debatable. No, I'm your coach. You have to listen to everything I say. You back out?
I'm trying.
You know, while we wait, you know what grinds my gears? This is what grinds my gears.
What grinds your gears?
These things. These things. Cords. Cords. They're everywhere. They're on my laptop. They're on my microphone. They're everywhere. My cell phone charger. It's 2013. Why are there no cords?
They're going to be on your headset soon.
They're going to be on my headset soon. There's cords everywhere. I get tangled. I trip over them. Someone broke a tripod in here because there's cords everywhere.
So you broke a tripod?
And here's the kicker about cords that really, really grinds my gears. How does this always happen? How does this always happen? This. It didn't start tangled. It didn't start loop-de-looped. But somehow, some way, no matter what you do, you get the tangled and you get the loop-de-loop. Makes no sense.
Gibbs, can I talk to you for a second?
What?
So, I got something to say.
What?
So, yesterday you were playing Madden Ultimate Team.
Yeah?
And you found out that my card was on the account because I plugged it in to buy your season ticket.
Yeah?
And you proceeded to buy not 1 pack of 15 packs.
Yeah, about 6.
Not 2 packs of
Yeah.
15 packs.
I got 6 of them.
Not 3 packs,
I got
because
6
when
of
I
them.
came back, you had more cards than you had after I saw you open packs.
Yeah, 6 packs, mutt, bro. That means I bought 15 times 6 doll hairs worth of your money.
And
A lot of
remember-
doll hairs.
So here's what's kind of going to be tough. I don't know how to tell you this, but
Are you breaking up with me?
when I said it was my money, I didn't mean mine. I meant yours. It wasn't my card. It was actually your card. I was just messing around. And so that was actually your money that you spent on Madden Ultimate Team.
Really?
Yeah.
You really?
Yeah, you're going to get a bill for that from Microsoft.
I'm okay with. I'm okay. I get it. That's. I planned for that. You
match.
sabotage.
Quick match.
You sabotage.
Quick match.
You sabotage everything.
Quick match.
And I'm a mutt mogul. Do you think I care? I'm a mutt mogul. Do you think I care? I don't care. I'm
Who's
a mutt
hitting
mogul.
quick match?
I'm a mutt mogul. Mutt mogul. Is that you really did that? It was really my money, not your
Yeah,
money?
it's your money, not mine.
Really?
Was that not the greatest hoax of all time, though? Pretty good, right?
So what does that equal? 6 times.
I should have told him that after he coached my
So that's
game.
like $120 I just spent on mutt?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Is anybody coming on? Xbox community.
That's so weak. You should back out and go back in.
All right. Quick match.
Oh, by the way, I changed the community to. You didn't do a head-to-head.
Yes,
game.
I did.
Oh.
I did. Quick
I
match.
changed it to all Madden, by the way.
Why?
Did
Poon.
you really do that? Is it really my account?
Yeah, it's not my card.
I'm so happy you told me that because I was about to buy a 50 pack.
That would have.
And now I'm not going to buy
All
a
right,
50
Poon,
pack.
here's my randoms. Ready? Steelers, Vikings.
You have to go Vikings.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we're going to run the ball a little bit? Mm-hmm. What playbook?
You should probably go.
He just got Pats.
Or is that death?
No, I think he just had 2. I didn't really see, but.
Go. I mean, do you want AP? I mean, I'm the coach.
He did not just go Niners death, did he?
Yeah. Yeah. He just. Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I decided not to say it. Oh man! And Poon's in the chat, so Poon, make sure you don't watch the chat.
Poon, make sure you don't watch this.
I will not give you any mutt tips if you watch the chat, because I'm a mutt mogul.
What should I do?
Can you run the option with Ponder?
Yeah.
Then go Buffalo.
Against the Niners.
Have you ever
Liga?
used Buffalo?
No.
I mean,
I like it, though.
But it's the same thing you were doing before, but
Is he going to force fumbles, though?
yeah. You got AP, bro.
Buffalo?
Buffalo.
What playbook? Top 25D?
Use yours. Yeah, use top 25D.
Or Tampa Bay?
Whatever you're most comfortable with.
No, whatever you're most comfortable with, you're giving me instructions.
All right, so then use the Cleveland D then. Is that what you want? That's what you wanted?
No, I don't.
Then use the top 25D and quit being a coward and play the game.
Sorry, coach.
All right, water chugging contest. This much water right here.
How much do you have?
About
Just
basically.
under the label?
Yeah, basically about 3/4. 3/4 full.
I'm just under the label.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me?
What?
That was the most pathetic water chugging performance I've ever seen. I finished about an hour and a half before you.
I
finished.
had 2 hours more water than you did.
I literally finished about 25 seconds before you.
No.
I am so much better than you in just about everything I do. It's uncanny. It is uncanny.
All right, 2 things. One, I just punched a spider in the face down here and I killed it.
I just crushed you.
I killed the spider with this part of my hand. Second, I need you to coach me. What are we going to run today? What's in the game plan? Seriously, what's in the game plan?
Here's your first rule. You need to learn how to drink water way faster.
That doesn't help me right now.
Rule number 1 about drinking water faster, make sure it's not too cold.
Should we kick? Okay, we're kicking. Thanks.
I'm the coach. All right, let's go. Kick return, I want you to pick kick return left. I want you to aim the kick meter all the way up and to the left. Pull it back. Do not push forward. Lego, Gibbs kick. Get down and make a play. Fight. Boom!
I can't pretend I can't hear you during the whistle.
Gotcha.
What do you-
Hey, pretty fresh.
Hey, wait, what do you want me to call?
Pretty fresh. That was a good one, dude. By formation. Go over plus. Go 2-man under. And now you take over because I can't. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, you can tell me some.
Contain the quarterback
Did it?
and be better than that. Contain quarterback again. Yeah. Contain quarterback on the other side. Watch Hunter out of the backfield, quick angle. Oh, Vernon Davis. I mean, it was one of the two. Okay. We'll adjust to that. Second and 3. I don't know. Do you blitz? I don't know what you do. What do you do?
Fire and ice.
What do you do? I don't know what you do.
I don't do any. I just play.
All right. Nickel 3-5.
Okay.
I want you to stay in the nickel 3-5 like it's your home.
Okay.
That's what you're good at. And I want you to make adjustments here. I'm your coach. Just be Z Farles. Always contain quarterback, even here. Make a play. Bruce Miller sauce. Wow. No huddle. You're gonna want to not let up Bruce Miller get 20 yards on you that time. He's gonna do a halfback draw. Halfback. No. Wide receiver double shake. Pick. Swat. Nothing. Be better than that.
Anquan Bold is really that much better than number 20.
Life's tough. Get a helmet, bro. Okay. Okay. Kick return middle. Kick return middle. I want you to take your deep kick returner, and I want you to run all the way to the left. All the way to the left. Go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay.
All right, what are we calling?
I want you to call special teams. I want you to call special teams.
I'm not calling special teams.
All right, gun split slot. And I want you to call inside zone.
Inside zone split?
Inside zone split. Sabotage. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I want you to motion the slot receiver left and snap once he reaches the center. And make a play. I want you to no huddle, and I want you to flip it. Yeah, you're going to run with Toby Gerhart. That's right. Motion the left slot. This time we're running off the left edge. Snap the ball. Go. Fight.
Toby
Fight.
Gerhart.
All right, 3rd and inches.
Yes.
I was going to say no huddle, but get the first down. Inside
Yes.
zone split. Again. Run
Can
into.
I call something else, Coach?
What's. No. No.
No?
No. Gun split. Inside zone.
Oh, yes, Coach.
That's right. I will bench you. And I will take over. Motion him again. Using a 4-4. It's probably going to run commit. You're probably going to get stuffed. But do it anyways. All right. Play action. No huddle, play action. Streak the B receiver.
Okay.
Drag the X receiver. Wheel Gerhart. Motion Peterson a step and snap the
What
ball.
do you want X on?
I want X on a drag. I want
Which way should I motion Peterson?
Patterson, right slot. Motion him left, 1 step, snap. Make a play. Flats open. Okay. Do you know, question, quarterback, do you know how to throw the ball to an open receiver in the flat?
I would like to have an out there, Coach.
Can you do that next time? Thanks. I'm the coach.
What do you want me to call here, Coach?
I want you to call the FL screen out of gun split slot. Wide receiver screen.
This way?
Yes. I want you to swing Toby Gerhart to the right.
Okay.
I want you to slide protect right. I want you to wheel Adrian Peterson. I want you to drag Patterson. And I want you to motion him right and then snap it once he passes the left tackle so he runs the drag. You know what I'm saying? Go, go, go. More. Give me more. Give me more.
Toby,
be a big truck.
air!
Be a big truck. Nums. Nummies. Noms. All right. I want you to do read option
Okay.
from gun split slot.
Okay.
Read option. And
In the red zone, Christian Ponder's hurt, Coach, just so you know.
just do what I say. Just listen to me. I got you this far. Listen to me. All right. And yeah. Okay. Look at the read man. Okay. I really like this. Motion Patterson. Okay.
Where should I snap him?
Behind the center. Make a play. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go! Matt Castle for the bread. Am I the greatest coach of all time, or am I the greatest coach of all time?
Gatorade on you. Christian Ponder's out for the game, Coach.
He is?
Yes, Coach.
That's fine. He's a no-talent A-clown anyway, so we don't want him on our squad. Let's go. Let go. Let go.
Same thing here, Coach.
Kick off left. Thank you. And all the way left, all the way up, and flick it back, and breaker 1-9. Light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. Light 'em up. Yeah, get it.
Pass out.
All right.
Coach. What now, Coach?
You were getting torn apart with the run. I'm going to need you to stop the run here. I want you to go to a breaker 1-9. Go to
Is that a formation?
4-3 over plus.
And?
Cover 2 man.
Should I make any adjustments to my RB subs, Coach?
No.
Okay, Coach. You don't want me to put Desmond Bishop in, Coach?
No.
Okay. Any movements here, Coach?
Option, play the quarterback. Watch flanker screen to the right. You can drop a couple of buzz zones if you'd like. The DNs. DNs, buzz zones. DNs, buzz zones. That's a flat. Learn your buttons. And okay. Do you know how to do you blitz? Do you blitz?
Sometimes, Coach.
Okay. I'm the coach. I want you to go rogue here. Go rogue. Watch the screen and contain the quarterback. Always contain quarterback. Watch the screen. Flanker screen. Frank Gore. He's going to run. Draw. Fight. Fight. Farls. 4-3 over plus. I want you to catch him in a cover 2 sink here. Pick over the middle of the field.
What would you like me to do with my D lineman here, Coach?
I want you to shift the D-line right. I want you to crash it right. I want you to contain. And I want you to spy what we talked about on TWIM. All right?
Who do you want me to use it, Coach?
Henderson. Okay.
Yes, Coach. Yes, Coach.
All right. Go. Jet sweep. Did you hear me?
I contain the quarterback, Coach.
Okay. I want you to do the same thing. Again.
Okay.
Watch out for the stinking jet sweep. You know, they are who we thought they were. All right. Okay. Okay. Take a breather. Stretch. I want you to stretch. He paused the game. Stretch. You can't pull a hammy.
What up?
All right. If I had a marker and I had a whiteboard, I would use it, and that's how I would get my play calls in. But right now, I don't have that technology available to me. I have to use my headset to call the plays in. That's exactly right, Jetty. I don't want the opposition to be able to see me with my play calls. That's why I'm holding the strategy guide over, and I have a little notepad here that I'm taking notes on. All right, Farls. I want you to catch him off guard here again. Hey, Farls. I want you to call. Hey, you got to look at me. I'm the coach. Call 2-man under from 4-3 over plus. 2-man sink under. Okay?
In case the rant.
Okay.
Same thing with the D line?
Yes, please. And contain the quarterback, please. Thank you. He's going to do a screen right, or he's going to do inside zone. Get ready for it. Inside. I said contain the quarterback. I said contain the quarterback.
I did.
You're going to listen to me.
I absolutely did, Coach.
All right. I want you to do the same thing. We're going to catch him. All right. You just listen to me. Have faith in what I'm telling you as your coach.
We're going to catch him.
We're going to catch him.
Gotta catch him all.
We're gonna catch him. All right, and watch the screen right. I'm just saying, watch the screen right. Contain the quarterback and watch the screen right.
I contain the quarterback?
I don't know.
I did.
Okay. Screen right. Okay. No. Oh, we almost had we almost had it. Need it.
Same thing, Coach?
Yes. We're going to catch him. On this one, I'll tell you right here, I think on that play, he saw the deep middle was open, so I would shade your safeties in. And he's going to try and run a read option here on you.
Okay, I contained.
Nope, okay. Middle, chicken dinner. See, I told you. I'm the coach, and you don't listen to me. Tech guy, you want to take over for this clown? This no talent clown? You know, we can't get them.
Coach, what do you want me to do here?
We can't get our players to do what we want them to do.
Play?
I want you to pick goal line, 6-4-1, and then goal line zone. I want you to shift the line left, crash it out, take a middle linebacker, and stick him right all over the center because he's going to QB sneak. Be way better than what you did. Call timeout. You didn't call timeout. He's going to run outside on you, and he's going to get in the touchdown now. I mean, I can't work with this. All right. Maybe I've been too hard on you. All right? You're doing a great job.
Coach, I don't know what you want me to do here.
You're doing a great job.
I'm trying to play football. My coach is out of the game. We hurt Vernon Davis, though.
All right. I want you to pick kick, return, middle. Pick the second man in front of him.
This cat.
Nope. And then I want the lead blocker and swing him left. Follow him. Go. Make a play. Make a play. Jukies. Jukies, 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 jukies.
Coach, what's our goal in this drive here besides score?
We're going to score. That's the only goal. It's the
What
only
play
ever
should we
goal.
call?
I want you to call Wildcat, and I want you to call Power O. Yes. Just do it. Power. Power. No, counter. Yes, do it. Did you do it? Did you call the counter?
Yes, coach.
Good. Here's what's going to happen. He's going to run commit, and you're going to get a touchdown.
He's not going to run commit.
He's going to run commit. He's going to run commit, and you're going to get a touchdown.
Don't hand the ball off, right?
No, you can't hand it. Just go. See? Go, go, go! You got to be better than that. You had the lane. He run committed right. All right. Gun split slot, fake screen, wheel. And I want you to throw some outs.
I can do that for you, coach.
All right. You're going to use streak the slot receiver, and you're going to use motion. And
Streak slot, motion them.
Put your outs in and wheel both halfbacks. Motion Patterson, and snap, like motion them one step and snap them.
Coach, you feel like the outs are going to be open here?
Yes, he's in 2-man under.
Coach, what if it's cover 2?
Then you're going to hit Patterson. That's why you're motioning him. Why do you think I'm the coach? Why would I put him there? He's in man-to-man. Boom. Go. Get upfield. Go. Bah. Ah. All right, now he knows that you can do that. I want a read option.
With Matt Castle, coach?
I want an inside zone split.
Regular motion, coach?
Yes.
Should I do some fake hot routes, coach?
Yes. I love it. I love it. You're finally adapting. You're finally being better than what you were before. That's such. What ugh. 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 Wiggle Sticks is in the house. Pepper Spray, yeah. Candy Crush, good game. Okay, same thing. Inside zone
Coach.
split?
I tried to get him for the 2-minute warning, coach, but I made him messed up.
All right. Motion Patterson,
Yes, coach.
and make a play. Oh, yeah. Oh, no huddle. Go, 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 go. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby. Go, go, no huddle, go. You get ball at half?
Yes, coach.
I should know that. I'm the coach. I was just testing you. Go. Go. Oh, yeah. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Go. No huddle, go. Go.
Coach, do you think we should slow it down a little bit?
No. No. Go. Run it again. You know what you do, Falls? You go back to the well until the well's empty, and this well is not empty. Go.
You sure, coach?
Yes. All right. Audible to your play right play. Throw some outs. Same setup as before. He's in 2-man under again. Make a play. Breaker, 1-9.
Setup, coach?
Yep. Motion Patterson, and go. Oh, he's in sync. He's in sync. He's in sync. Go. Go. Matt Castle for the win. What a slide. Go. Go.
I tried, coach.
Screen. Give me a screen.
Yes, coach?
Yep. Same setup. Be quick with the hot routes. Hurry, hurry. You can't have any delay here. Can't have any delay with your hot routes. Get your gross, grubby little fingers off that laptop. Go. Go. Quick.
This?
Yes. Got him. Go. Get upfield. Love it. Get a big truck. Get a big truck. Time out. Did you go to bounds? I don't know.
Yes, coach.
Just listening. Okay, halfback slip screen.
Yeah?
Yes. Just
I don't know how to run this one, Coach.
I'll tell you. Swing both halfbacks. Left. Swing Peterson right. Swing Gearhart left.
Swing Peterson right. Swing Gearhart left.
Yep. Slide line left.
Okay.
Put both outside receivers on slants.
Okay.
And just motion Patterson.
Where should I snap him, Coach?
Once he passes left tackle. You can hit either flat here, but I like going to Gearhart. That was pathetic. Go. Go. Timeout.
No, Coach.
All right. What?
Yes, Coach.
All right.
What should we do here, Coach?
I want you to call inside zone.
Yeah? Even though, okay. Inside zone split, Coach?
Yes. Go quick, 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 quick. Snap it, no motion. Snap it, no motion. Snap it, no motion. Snap it, no motion. Fight. All right, that didn't work.
What now?
I don't know. Gun
What
split.
now?
Gun split. Gun split. Any pass play.
Use your brain. Let's go. What
Off
do we do?
tackle. Audible down.
To run.
Yes. You got one timeout. Hurry. Quick. Go. 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 That's not off tackle. What are you? And you fumble. Timeout. Why would you not listen to me?
Because you didn't know what you were doing.
I said off tackle.
I tried to call it.
No, you didn't. Field goal. Kick a field goal. Kick a field goal.
You disgust me.
How many times do I have to tell you? Go to the well.
That's not the well.
That's
not,
the well.
The play is not the well.
Yeah, that's the well. You go inside, 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 and then off tackle.
Coach,
That's the formula.
Coach,
that's the formula.
That was gross clock mix management.
No, it's not.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Hey, you get ball half. Let's go.
Yes. Let's win this game, Coach.
All right. Hey, Farrell, just want to tell you, when we did the water chugging contest,
You didn't drink.
I had about a quarter of my water. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Now let's go.
That's what I knew.
Yeah, now let's go. Did that light a fire under your butt?
No, I just
Let's
killed
go.
the spider.
Go to the well. Go to the well.
We'll play.
Go to the well. The well, dude, the well.
Inside zone split?
Yeah, the well. Is it dry yet? No, it's not. Go to the well.
We're currently using the Bills playbook in this game.
Just go to the well. Go to the well.
Motion,
Go.
you want me to randomly not do it once?
Motion. Go to the well, okay? Just go to the well. It's so wet right now. Go.
Hurry up.
No huddle. Go to the well. Give it to me. Go. Fight. 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 Go, baby, go, baby, go. Play action. Go.
Okay.
Play action. Streak B.
Okay.
Drag X. Wheel gear heart. Quicker. Way quicker. Go.
Motion snap Patterson?
No, go. He's in cover. God, you had...
That's on Matt Castle. That was a wide open throw to X.
X was an open. RB, bro.
X was wide open.
I'm the coach. Just listen to me. Go to the well.
Can we...
All right, no.
How come we left the well? How come we left the well?
Because
Well, it didn't seem dry.
Go to the well, then. Go to the well, bro. Go to the
Run it?
well.
You sure?
Yeah,
No audibles?
well.
No audibles?
Go to the well. Fight for my well. Fight for my... Yes, Juki's finish. Finish him. Finish. That was like a Ryu Hadouken, whatever. Hadouken! But you didn't finish it because you're a no-talent A-clown.
What are you going to do now, Coach?
Well. Well it. Give me the well.
Fake hot routes?
No.
Please?
Just go to the well.
Please?
Fine.
Hi, I'll have the beef Wellington.
All right. This is what I need you to do.
Okay.
I need you to go to Gun Bunch Week.
You sure?
Gun Bunch Week.
All
Just
right,
do
Coach.
it.
All right.
Call it.
Okay.
Pick it. Flip it. Flick up on the left stick. Keep going.
Click up on the left stick.
Well, just keep cycling through because you don't listen to me.
Okay.
Bills divide.
Bills divide.
Yes. I want you to wheel the halfback.
Wheel the halfback, which is Toby Gerhart.
Yep, and I want you to slant Patterson.
Slant Patterson. Okay.
And I want you to motion Simpson to the left. Don't do it yet. Motion to the left.
Yeah.
And he's going to set. Don't let him completely set. Let him get there, pause. Simpson. Got him. Just, God, just listen to me.
He wasn't open, coach.
Yes, he was. That throw is open. Listen to your...
I didn't
Gosh
see it.
darn it, coach.
What do you want me to do now? 5-yard line, coach.
Okay.
Quick toss?
No. I want you to go goal line.
Yes, coach?
Goal line. PA spot. I want you to use the play action.
Use the play action?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're looking for the high-low. You know the high-low. You're looking for it. Go. Make a play.
Even
Make a
though
play.
it's on the short side of the field?
Go!
Even though it's on the short
Just
side?
go.
This isn't going to...
Touchdown. Would you be way better than that, dude? Make a play. Be an athlete. Be an athlete. Be better than what you're being. Kick a field goal. Get off the field. You embarrass me. You embarrass me. You're get off the field. Kick a field goal. Get off the field. Play defense.
That was not open, coach.
Yes, it was.
Who was open?
The A guy was. He was wide open. Get off the field. You don't deserve to play offense. Go play defense. Let's go. Come on. Kick off. Gibbs kick. Let's go. Let's go. Don't fire the coach. See, the chat knows A was open.
Ugh.
A was open. Do you know how to spell open?
What do you want me to kick here?
Kick left.
Same kick?
Up, left, boom,
Sure.
Gibbs kick. Yup, let go. Go down and get it. Make a play. Can you get a hit stick for me, or do you not know how to do that? Do you not? Can you mess that up? All right, decent, halfway decent.
What do you want me to do here, coach?
I want you to 4-3 over plus.
Yeah.
I want you to play cover 3.
Really?
Fine, 2-man under.
No, I'm asking.
Cover 2-man. No, you're not. You're not.
What do you want me to do,
You're not
coach?
confident.
You're
Cover
the
2-man.
coach.
Cover 2-man.
You're the coach.
Cover 2-man. I want you to cover 2-man because you're not confident. Okay. Contain the quarterback, please. Thank you. Fumble. What is that guy doing?
Who went?
Go to stack.
4-3 stack, coach?
Yep. 2-man. Go rogue. Go Z Farls rogue. I need you to make a play. I'm not gonna even watch because I just don't want to vomit. So just make a play. He's gonna hit you deep if you do that.
Yeah, he can. That's fine.
Oh gosh. All right, we might need a little more speed on the field.
Okay, coach.
Give me a dime.
You sure?
Just listen to me. Do you have dime? No, go to Psycho. Go to cover 3 and do the, if he's going to run the ball like this, just do that tip I talked about today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which way?
Which way do you think he's going to run? Right. Shift it right. He's going to do a fullback dive. Fullback dive. Out of bounds. Great. Love it. All right. 2nd and 6. Nickel psycho.
Okay.
Hit up on the left stick. Up. Keep going. Yeah, overload 3 seam.
Okay.
Baseline.
Yeah.
That's it. And user Smith. Make a play.
But he's yeah, okay.
Just make a play, okay? Just make a play. Be a virtual athlete for me, please, for once in your life. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're gonna use, okay, we need to play cover 2 sync. Beast Java, I'm the coach, man. Farls, play 2-man under.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink face. Wink face.
From
Yeah, so yeah.
From what formation?
Yeah, over plus 2-man under wink face. I didn't say that with the book over my mouth. Do it anyways. 2-man under wing face. He hit you over the middle last time from here. He's gonna do read option though. I mean, did I call it like a book? Hey, contain quarterback.
No. I contain halfback. I brought Henderson out. He gets picked up, and I cannot escape the block.
Life's tough. Get a helmet. Great tip. We're gonna go nickel 155 psycho, 2 men under. Drop your linebackers into zone and baseline, and we're gonna
What play?
2-man press or 2 men under.
Baseline?
Yep. No, drop your linebackers into zones and baseline twice. And make a play. Don't let Kaepernick get out. No, use your deep safety. Throw a pick.
Chad Greenway, bust some heads, buddy. Now what? Same thing?
No, call cover 2 from there. Call 2 men under, but call cover 2, and then blitz your linebackers. No, do this. Nickel psycho.
Yes, coach.
Over 3 seam.
Okay.
Baseline.
Yeah.
Blitz the right linebacker with the global.
Yeah.
Shade safeties left.
Okay.
Right. And then
Right or left?
Just zone the corners in hooks. And make a play. Get up with Smith. Bring the strong safety up. Drop the far right corner into a flat. Into a hook.
Can you make a play next time, pal? Jeez.
I don't know. It's so tough out here to get a guy to make a play. Goal line 6-4-1. Goal line zone. Shift line left. Crash out. Stick a linebacker directly over the center. And just stay there. You shouldn't have taken that guy. You should have taken the middle linebacker. Because now you're going to be weak over there. Fumble. You flip it. Fumble. Balls out! Yes! That's why I'm a 99 coach!
Let's go! Now,
Fight for my bread, Argentina!
Coach, we're on the 1 yard line. Let's go.
Well. No, don't. 1 yard line?
Yeah.
Give me goal line QB sneak and L trigger that beast.
With Matt Castle, coach?
Just go.
You sure, coach?
Do wide receiver wing package so he doesn't know you're in goal line.
Did they have a fast backup? Can I get Joe Webb in the game? No.
Just go, please. Just go. Just go. Way quicker. 8 seconds. You're barely gonna get this playoff. You know that, right?
Yes, coach.
You're pathetic.
I know, coach. And then we go to the well, coach?
Yes, fight for my bread, Argentina. Go. Get down. All right, that's what we needed. I mean,
Okay, coach.
Our quarterback's hurt.
Yeah. Who's number 4?
Is that Toby Gerhart? Is that your punt? Time. Pause it. I think you're your punters in the game. I'm not joking.
Really?
Pause it. I'm your coach. Go to game options. I think the punter's in the game. This has happened one time in the history of Madden, by the way. No, Bethel Thompson.
McLeod Bethel Thompson, you coach.
We are about to go so McLeod Bethel Thompson on this guy. It's not even funny. Let's go. All right.
My controller's vibrating, coach.
We should go shock and awe here. Go to the well, wink, wink face. No, that's. This is fake, so I don't have to worry about that one. Do the Schmeed Poption.
Really?
Yeah.
Coach, I'm going to do what you tell me, so.
Schmeed Poption.
You sure?
Yeah, he doesn't know sign language, right? Let go. That's why you get it at Scoobs.
Where is it? Even though I can't audible out of it?
Speed Poption.
Why?
Speed Poption.
My controller will not stop vibrating.
First world problem, bro. Win a game. Let's go. Come on.
You sure?
Go. Yeah, it's so open. It's so ridiculously open. Oh my gosh. Go. McLeod Bethel Thompson.
Now what?
Ah! No, don't know huddles. Well me. I want a well done well. Well me.
Let's go. Coach, remember, we just need to get a field goal range.
Don't fight. Fight for my bread.
Motion?
Yes, well me. Go. Falls, you feeling sick?
Coach, what now?
Well.
Yeah?
No.
What?
No. Screen. Well, screen? Wide receiver screen. Go. I want you to motion.
With what?
I want you to swing Gerhardt. I want you to wheel Peterson. I want you 2 outs on the outside. I want to drag to Patterson. Outs, not a streak, buddy. And I want you to drag Patterson. Snap it once he gets far left. So, God, you're so bad. You're so bad.
What now, Coach?
You're so bad. You don't listen to me.
What do you want me to call? Seriously.
Go.
Go what?
Bunch,
Go's not a play,
bunch.
idiot.
Gun bunch. Gun bunch. Flip it. Go down. Bunch trail. Out B. Out B. Out B.
All right.
Streak.
Streak who?
You didn't call the right play. You didn't call the right play. Hit A. Just call bunch trail. Flip it.
Bunch trails Y.
Yeah, you hit A. You called inside cross.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you did. Look at the tape later, because I'll be looking at it, and I'll be grilling your butt then, too. Put B on an out. I want you to streak RB. I want you to block your halfback. I want you to motion drag Simpson, X.
Left.
He's in cover 4.
Bench bonus. So who should I look for?
Streak Peterson. He's in a cover 4, so
So what?
you have 2 options here. You're going to have Rudolph at an inside pass lead, and you're also going to have Peterson on inside pass lead, but you want to look for the out. And he's listening, because that's why he moved him there. That's pathetic. Go. He went right to it. And that's why you get in that Gibbs.
What now?
No huddle. And an X down, going off tackle. He listened there. That's a halfback draw, I think. It's fine. Go. Probably should use a timeout. All right. I want you to call bunch week again. Flip it. I want you to call bunch trail. Bunch trail. Y. Out B.
Okay.
Wheel the halfback. I want you to drag X and motion him out left. Here are your reads. You look into the X receiver, you look into the out, and then you're going to look to the corner. And then Rudolph is your last read. If it's a blitz, your halfback's your read.
You don't think Jennings can get open here on a streak?
Maybe. He's probably in a zone. He's in zone. See? He's not going to blitz you.
What am I looking for?
B.
Timeout?
No.
Then what?
Halfback draw. You're just trying to get some yards here, kid.
It's contained, spy down.
Go. Just go. And now you got to call timeout.
All right. I need you to get me another controller. Seriously.
I honestly don't think we can do that.
This controller doesn't work to kick long field goals.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
It doesn't register.
What are you talking about? Pause it. Poon, do not hit A here. Do not hit resume game. I don't know. Can you add that?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you can't kick long field goals? What do you mean you can't kick long field goals?
Tech guy, can you hit the controller button?
No. Does he know how to do it?
Yeah, he knows, I think.
Make sure he knows before he turns it off.
You know where it is, right?
I don't get it.
It's broken. All right, we should be good.
What do you mean you can't? Trick question. I mess up this controller. Sabotage.
How far can my kicker kick, Coach?
You have a great kicker. What's his name?
Blair Walsh?
Yeah. Is it Blair Walsh? I don't know.
I think it is, Coach.
So you got to hit a 55-yarder? .97 kick power. I know Poon's not in the chat. Have you ever noticed a theme? We always say that they're watching.
All right, Coach.
One chance, one opportunity, mom's spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are heavy. This is why you coach. This is why you lift all them weights right here. To win, he's icing you. He's freaking icing you. He's icing you.
I was going to miss that kick.
If there's one thing I know about Z Falls, is that his temperature in his veins is boiling, so he could use that ice right there.
My hands are
That ice just
I killed a
paid
spider with my bare
dividends.
hands. I think it bit me, and now my hands are sweaty.
I mean,
There's a
I
dead spider
don't
on
want
the
to take
ground right
take
There's
all
a
the credit.
dead spider on the ground right
I
there.
don't want to take all the credit, but I'm going to take all the credit for this victory because I
Coach,
will.
is this good? Right here?
Is it all the way down?
Yeah.
Just be an athlete. Be a virtual athlete.
Here?
Be a virtual athlete. Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know?
Kick the field goal. I mean, that's why you get an ask Gibbs as a coach. It's that easy. It's that easy. I mean, really. I mean, and here's the thing, guys. You can get this whole coaching package for a simple, easy price of $9,999 MUT value, and just trade it to me, and I'll be your coach. I'll come to your house. I'll be your coach. We'll win ball games together. We'll have a good time. We'll enjoy it. You're probably way better on the sticks than this guy. This guy, I can't work with him. I tell him to go to the well. He doesn't go to the well. But you know what? End of the day, we won this game because of me, not because of him. Great coaching. Thank you, guys. Everyone saying good game, Gibbs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a small price. That's what moguls do. I'm a MUT mogul. I'm a MUT mogul.
Bethel Thompson, all jacked up. Is that the greatest fumble of all time?
How many times did I say fumble?
You asked for it by name.
Kobe!
Try TWIM for a code.
Kobe!
Try it out. See if it'll work for you. Hand is red. It's real red. It hurts a lot.
I mean, it's just a phenomenal coaching effort.
Dude, that was a big win. We came back we were on the 1 yard line.
Wow.
Let's look at that fumble in slow-mo.
If this was the Super Bowl, I would have taken this thing off and I would have given it to my henchman on the sideline, like right with that 1 second, I would have done this. If this was a real NFL game, I would have been like this. It would come down to that field goal and I would have done this. I would have gone like this. Just dropped everything and then I would have done this. I'd go like this, I would go. And then we'd kick the field goal, we'd kick it, we'd win, and I'd just go. And then I'd just get showered with prizes, golden prizes.
This was the play of the
everything.
game here. Great call by you.
What was?
Whatever this play.
I just screamed B.
Yeah, I would not have hit him.
B, 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 B. Can we go back to the fumble? Can we talk about phenomenal QB sneak D?
Louis Vuitton.
Remember that time when I told you to do that other time? A phenomenal QB sneak D. Did you commit right?
Yeah.
You're such a clown. Why do you do that?
Because, I don't know.
It worked.
Sanford for the bread.
Poon is just distraught right now. Sorry, Poon.
Sorry, Poon.
Oh, that's my favorite fumble I've seen all day.
Poon.
Do I win the best coach of the year? What? No. Can we go to the play of the game?
The Dietrich Smith,
The play of the game.
whatever his name is.
The quarterback, Bethel Thompson. Bethel Thompson won that game, by the way.
He's in his own end zone.
Read option, go! Boosh! And then if you go to the play before that, this is just great coaching. QB sneak, get some yards, and then you go to the logical thing. Read option to Bethel Thompson.
And then it was looking bad.
Not
Third
good.
and 15 right here.
Did you see how wide open this guy was? You completed this.
Yeah.
He was exactly in when I thought he was there. This is the play that was an embarrassment. The sack, the 8-yard sack was a joke. Absolute joke.
Oh, no replay. Tough break.
Can you go to the goal line play and look how open A was?
I don't think there's a replay for that one.
Yeah, there is.
No, I checked it.
You sure?
This
was-
one?
No, it was, yeah, that was that one.
Oh.
Look how open A was.
Which one's A?
The open guy, wide open guy, the wide open guy.
Yeah.
That just stood there for, he ran into Ahmad Brooks. You decided to not go to the open guy and just run into Ahmad Brooks.
So here's why Madden coaching is tough. Seriously. Here's why, because I was looking for this guy the whole time. This guy. And once Klein Saucer. And once he wasn't open, nothing good can happen. Seriously. Then you roll out, nothing good can happen.
Was wide open. He stood there. Poon said he could have beat Falls without Coach Gibbs. That's right.
I would have beaten you by 100 without Coach Gibbs.
I'm such a good coach. Here's the difference between you and I. You could never coach me to victory.
I could.
And I coach you to victory.
No,
Another great read option call. I would be a great coach. I'd be a phenomenal
How about Toby
coach.
Gearhart using his helmet as a weapon?
Where?
This play?
Yeah. This would be a fine. Boosh! Off the crown of his helmet.
Child.
Into the guy's chest. Oh! Be a bad man.
That's it, folks. That is all. For S. Gibbs, my coach, who led me to victory. In me, that's pretty good stick work. You got to push the buttons, folks. Z Farls for TWIM 94. Lock up. We'll see you next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Catch you later.